Hi everyone, it's Steph with Attic to Cash. I wanted to show you today's haul video from a church sale that I went to, as well as 2 other tag sales. And I did quite well. I spent about, the whole spend for today was about $140, but all spread out between different sales. And the first sale we stopped at was at a church, and some of the jewelry was priced, but then the rest of it wasn't, and you just gave a donation. So I got a whole bunch of beautiful linens, which are always great to have at the shop because I like to use them to display with furniture and things like that, to put things on furniture as well as selling them. And there's really some nice ones that I know I can put, like, probably, some of these I put $5 to $8 each, some of the nicer doilies, but there's some really pretty ones here, so I'm excited about that. And I spent $40 at the church sale, and the jewelry was $17, and then I had a bunch of other things like the linens, games, some Barbies, so I just gave the rest. I gave $40 total, so after the $17, the rest was kind of like the donation towards the church. So I was excited about the linens. There was quite a few. And then I got this really cool vintage probe game, which is dated 1964. And I looked that up, and I think I can get about 10 or 15 on that, and it looked to be complete, that game. And then I got this How to Host a Mystery, which I thought was pretty cool, Star Trek. I don't think there wasn't a lot of these sold on eBay, but I think I could probably get $10 for that. And then I got this little ornament, which I didn't look up, the Taz ornament, but he was in the box with the tag, so I figured I probably could get 5 or 10 for him. And then I got all this pretty jewelry, and this bag with the elephant clip and the earrings was $5. And this was marked on the back. It said Norma Jean. And I looked up, she's got a lot of costume, like clip-on type earrings. I didn't see any scarf clips like this one, but I think I could probably put 10 on that. And then the earrings I'll put in my $5 clip-on earring section. And then I got this bag for $5, which had this necklace and these earrings. And this necklace is a sterling fishbone necklace, so I know I could put 20 on that. That was pretty. Sterling Italy. And then these could go in the $5 clip section, which I thought those were pretty enamel. And then I got this glass bracelet, which I had another video with a glass bracelet. I don't know why I'm attracted to these, but it's a pretty glass cuff bracelet, and it has kind of like sparkly Venetian looking glass. And that I got for $2, so I definitely think I'll put 10 on that. And then I got this little enamel horse pin. I don't know, Rhode Island 2000. I'm not sure if that was a commemorative piece of some sort, but I thought it was pretty. Maybe there's a carousel in Rhode Island that had a special pin made, but I think I could probably put 5 or 10 on that pin. And then this was the Three Wise Men prayer box by Gans, and when you open it, it has the 3 wise men inside. It's a little charm, so that was just on a different table, so that went along with what I gave for the $22 donation. So that, I think I could probably put 5 or maybe 10 even on that. And then the Sarah Coventry set, which I'm so sad because it's $5, which I know I did well just on the necklace. I know I could put 10 on that at least, but the earrings that go with it was missing. I didn't notice it was missing a piece on the top of that one, so I was kind of sad about that, but because they're so pretty with the kind of opalescent looking stones in the middle. They're plastic, but still very pretty. So I definitely will probably put 10, maybe 15 on the necklace. And then I got these Barbies, which the boxes are not in the best condition, and they're not all Barbies. Some of them are Teresa dolls. But this one I got Sparkle Beach Barbie. So I'm pretty sure I could put 10 on each of these, even though the boxes are not great, but the dolls alone sell for that much, so because they're not used. And then I got this Bubble Fairy one, and I noticed that the bubble jar inside is empty, even though it hasn't been opened. Maybe they just evaporated over the years, because this is from 1990, I think 1998. Yeah, 1998. So that, I'm going to put 10 on that. Oopsie. And then this is a Teresa doll, Teresa Fat Hollywood Nails doll. I think if the box was in better shape, she would probably sell for 20, but I'll still put 10 on that one. And then this one is a cute one, Ballerina Dreams. Again, if the box was a little bit better, I'd probably put 15 on that, but I'll just sell them all for 10 each. So right there, that's $40 just for the 4 dolls, and I spent 40 on everything at the church sale, so that was pretty good. So that was the church sale. Then I went to another sale and got these items right here. So I got these brass Enesco boats, which I thought were really cute and very mid-century looking. And people love brass lately. Even the other YouTubers have been saying that, and eBay sellers and things like that have been saying that brass is selling. So I thought those boats were really cool. I think, so I got this at a sale, and this little Mexican kitty, this mug, Corningware mug, and then those two, this insulator. I thought that was nice. Hemingway. I got all of these for $2 for everything. And I know I can probably put 35 on these 2 pair of brass boats. And the little kitty, I just thought he's so cute. I'll probably just put $5 on him. The Corningware mug, they are collectible, so I'm going to put 5 on that. I like this jar because I could put buttons or marbles or things like that in there. And I thought that was cool. Made in Italy for Ferrera. So I thought that was a cute jar. And then the I'll probably put 10 probably on the insulator. And then the rest of the items I got at another lady's sale, which I did quite well. She's moving to from Enfield. It was in Enfield, Connecticut, and she's moving to Virginia Beach. And this was some of her stuff. So she was my age, and some of these, like that Raggedy Ann lunchbox was hers in the 70s, and it is a 1973 lunchbox. It didn't have the thermos. Neither of these had the thermos, but she was selling them for $5. Oopsie, all the horsies fell. She was selling these for $5 each, so I took them because I know lunchboxes are very collectible, so I think I could put at least 15, maybe 20 on each. The Empire Strikes Back one is just kind of a harder one to find. It's not in the best condition, but it's not terrible. I've seen one sell on eBay for 20 without the thermos, like this one, in about the same condition. So I was kind of excited about that, and I can just hunt for the thermos, but I'm pretty sure I'll probably sell them before I find the thermos. And then I got this game, Acquire, which actually sells for quite a bit on eBay. It did have something stuck on the box, but the condition of the game is really good. She said that she played it or tried playing it, and it's quite a hard game, but all the pieces are there. So it sells for anywhere from 25 to, I've seen really perfect condition ones sell for $50. So I'll probably put 20 on this. And then I got the Fort Union Playmobil. It had this plus no original box with it, but it has a lot of people with it. It had a ton of little horses, and I think the horses alone can sell for quite a bit. So I might kind of lot it all out or something. And then it had a lot of little accessory pieces in this little box. Some of the people were not in the greatest condition, but I'll probably piecemeal it together like I did with all the Barbie stuff that I recently got. And then there were these 2 random different figures, which I don't know what those are from. And then she had this game, which she said was her grandfather's, Regatta. And it is really a beautiful, it's like all in nice heavy-duty plastic game case. And it's from, I want to say the 60s. Where did it have the age to it? I definitely saw the age somewhere on the box. Thought it was 1963. But, when you open it, it's really nice, and it's in such good condition, and it has all these little pieces, and these little pieces are made of like metal. They're little metal boats, and it has, like I said, all the little pieces to it. and all the cards and the spinner and everything. So I think that this one could go for probably $20–$30, maybe more, but I was wondering if it had the date in the catalog. I don't see it, but I thought I saw the date on there, but I'm pretty sure it was 1960 something. But again, I just think that the condition of the box, the whole holder, is just great. And then it has the original $8.95 price on it. Oh, there's the date, 1967. Sorry, it was upside down, but let's see. Actually, where did that go? I just saw the date on it, and now I don't see it again. I don't know, people. It's been a long day of treasure hunting. Well, I'm going to close it up tight and snap that. Whoop. It does snap. Anyway, I'm not going to waste your time by trying to snap it. I know it snaps. And then I got some jewelry from her, a pretty pin that looks like it was from Spain. And I spent $50 at her sale, but I got a bunch of clothes too that I'm going to keep. But I got this little scarab bracelet. It's not precious metal or anything. It's just a base metal, but the stones are pretty. And then I got this really pretty necklace, which has crystals, and I want to say it looks like a sterling clasp, but I thought the center stone was really pretty. It's kind of like a foily look to it, and that's the back of it. And then I got this necklace, which is on a sterling chain, and it looks like a piece of sea glass. And she talked about a beach house that her family had, and this piece came out of the beach house, so maybe that's where the sea glass necklace I was thinking of. And this little common loon earrings, I think they have a sterling backing. And then this little butterfly pin, it's a stick pin, but I thought it was pretty. So, and then I got this little basket, which I love little baskets because I often sell stuff out of little baskets in my booth. And then I got, like I said, this was in her beach house hanging, which I love. Like, it's a heavy iron pot hanger, and I'm going to hang that. And I have some pots that I can hang off of it at the shop, which will look really cool. And I think I'm probably going to put 45 on this. And then I got a Mr. Rogers record. I actually got it for a friend who is taking an early childhood class about Mr. Rogers and his philosophy, and so I thought she would appreciate that. Although I did look it up on eBay, and it sells for $35 to $50, so I don't know. No, I definitely want to give it to my friend once she's done, maybe with her course, as like here's a momentum. And then I got these really cool clothes, which I'm excited about. I'm going to keep them. They're not to resell, but it's just, I love thrifted clothes. These jeans were so cool with the side like tie-dye look. I thought those were really cool. And I got a pair of shorts, and then I got a Block Island shirt, long sleeved, and then like a beer t-shirt, another pair of jeans, and two kind of rugby style shirts that I love. I like to wear them myself. But anyway, that was my haul for today. I think I'm probably most excited about the lunch boxes because I've kind of wanted to start a little lunchbox collection at my shop. I got a plastic one the other day, but I'm more into the metal lunch boxes. So, and then of course I always love jewelry. But let me know if you have any favorite items. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. It is free to subscribe, and I'm always finding cool treasures. And let me know what you think. See you guys soon. Bye.